Alright, hello. Anybody who actually does watch this, either now or later, this is 100% a test. I'm going to try the streaming services and how we're going with bitrate and whether my Intel Arc A750 can actually handle this while I play on my RTX 3090 Ti. So, I'm going to probably go for a flight. So far it looks like it's up and running. Might just jump in and watch my own video here as well. Let's put it over this side. Probably mute myself. 2 people watching, hello. So if you missed what I said, I'm just doing a test. So we're going to try the Intel Arc 750 as the encoder and my RTX 3090 Ti as the game processor. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in this aircraft. Yep. And so far so good. 1440-60 frames. We seem to be doing good. It's a 47% GPU. Okay, that's good. Holy schmoly, it's a long time since I've been in this. Avionics, there we go. Hey, Mr. Childs says, hey Brett. Hello? Oh, we do have touchscreen. Let me know how it looks, please. Now, I do have the sound down. I hope you guys can hear it. No, there's no flight plan. Let's just put a map on. It looks like everything else is good. Caution, low oil pressure. Yeah, there will be because I haven't got the engine on yet. There you go. Bitrate went down. It looks good. Yeah, good. I'm probably going to also try 4K. But first things first. Well, I started that without the fuel pump on. Let's get the fuel pump on for our takeoff. Let's actually just run all of the lights. Let's blind everybody here. Oh, I got my wheel turned a little bit too sharp there. So far that actually looks good. There won't be any camera on at the moment. Intel's new GPUs have come a long way. Yes, they have, and it's also a lot cheaper. I am using 2 though, and I could have got the cheaper one, the A380, just for encoding. But I did have this in a different computer, so I actually had it in a separate computer to run second computer thing. And I thought, well, if I ever want a game, but it doesn't have a Gen 10 or later CPU. It's an old i7. I think it's an i7. Old i7. 2600 or something. Quality seems to be pretty good. I am also playing back my own video, so I don't know if I'm one of the viewers, but anybody else that comes in, we're just testing this. Let me know what you think. Under 200. Oh, I've got that heart thing on there. Hang on, let me just get rid of that reaction thing. I hate that. I didn't actually set this up as a proper stream. Take that little heart thing off there. A sub 200 pound. Yeah, that'd be about right. Quality of the tarmac looks good. Oh, we got a crosswind though. This is the wrong runway to take off here. No traffic because the airport's closed. It's after midnight. The airport closes. I don't know, in real time. Because I got AI traffic is actually real-time traffic. So I don't see anybody here. Alright, so far so good. So I got the A750, like I said. There is a 770. 770, if I didn't already have the 3090 Ti, maybe I would have got that. It was before. Actually, no, it was after the 4000 series came out. I probably just would have gone a 4090. 4090 will do the same thing I'm doing now. Send it to YouTube in AV1. But it processes the game and sends AV1. So what I've done is I've taken the load off. So my GPU now is sitting, 3090 is sitting at 45% to 53%. And my Intel is sitting at 47% usage, flat. 100% 47%. Wow, that's pretty good. There's a man, hey, a nice late secret testing. Yeah, I think my wife's probably asleep on the couch and I'm like, nah, bugger it. I just spent the last hour and a half putting the Intel GPU in. I'm 100%. Oh, you know what? I want my control. Where is it? Come here. I want to be able to look down here at Sydney. Looks like some of this, I deleted my cache, it needs a reload in. Right, let's put the Xbox controller on so we can choose, change the views. Yep, I knew it would freeze there. Oh, you're not supposed to freeze, you're supposed to just say, hey, do you want the Xbox controller? Wow, okay, it actually froze my sim. Yep, no, crashed. Wow. Okay, turn the Xbox controller on. And it crashed it. Okay, well, let's start that again. That's, well, I don't know, conflict with the Xbox controller. Oh, I put it in a new, I pulled all my things out and put them back in. Okay, that's the first time I've actually turned the Xbox controller on since I disconnected. Yeah, I don't care about you recommending a different rate of internet. I'm testing whether these guys can see you in 1440. My New Year's Eve was, well, I actually streamed. I did truck stream because we weren't doing much here, so I just took some time to go and do Euro Truck. And what else did we do? I got up this morning and I streamed again. I've done lots of streaming. I'm going away for a couple of weeks, so there won't be any streaming for a bit. Hello, the 7 people. We just had a crash of desktop because I turned my Xbox controller on and it went, nah, too much. We only had the slightest heartbeat there when the sim crashed for the Intel GPU. Oh, it's actually at 47% now. Why? You're hardly looking at anything. Probably because the system's loading in. Okay. Well, we'll jump back in and get another flight going. I'll choose something else. Yep, I was going to watch you on Eurotruck, but ended up in hospital for a New Year's Eve. Oh, mate. You all right now? Alright, it says quality is good. I'm not seeing any buffering on the internet. Like, I'm watching myself back as well as the studio. The rate might go up and down while I'm loading in because loading into the sim sometimes. Oh, I noticed I haven't got the blue bar down the bottom. I must have made the screen just a little bit smaller on the... I did too. Can we bring that back up? Yeah, there we go. Now we got the blue thing. Alright, cool. Not great, but we'll get better. Okay, cool. So what are you testing here? Running the game on the 3090 and streaming using the Intel. Yes, that's correct. So I'm playing my 3090 Ti and I'm using my Intel Arc A750 video card in the same system to do the streaming. Hey, Mrs. TPHI, hello. Brett Plays and everyone in chat. We just had a crash when I turned my Xbox controller on. I think because I disconnected and put it in a different USB, it was like, I'm having trouble. I have a big kidney stone. Ooh, that's not cool. Bad water infection, so they put me on tablets, I guess. Tables to break the stone? Tablets. And treat the infection, but it was meant time to break down and have a cavity bag. Catheter bag? I guess the spelling thing. We drew the same plane. We might just change planes. Let's try not to show you any of the secret stuff I've got. We'll try this one. When I say secret stuff, you're probably all like, wait, what? I've got a bunch of things I haven't yet shown off and made videos for. So, right, let's try that again at Sydney. Let's just go active. Let's actually make a flight plan. Let's go down to Shell Harbour. Arrival. It's only a short flight, that'll do. Nighttime, it'll look pretty good. Tablets, my bad. You know, I worked it out. That's okay. So yes, Lizardman, I've got 2 GPUs. I'm using one as a dedicated AV1 codec for streaming, and the other one is a for the game. I'm running at 60 frames 1440p at the moment, and the plan is to, well, hopefully eventually get it up to 4K, but 1440 might be it. Oh, I see. Do you have the output of the 3090 going to the Intel and your screens? No, it's all done on the motherboard. It's all done internal through the Windows 10 and 11. So when I was watching videos about people doing this, and you can also put an AMD video card in here. So I could run, I have three 16 slot PCIe slots. I could actually run an AMD, Intel and Nvidia. And what, depending on which game you're playing and which one it is optimized for which system, you can actually change between them. All right. Oh yeah, we're going. Okay, look at that moon. Guessing the handbrake was already off. Look at that moon. That looks awesome. Oh, hang on. Was my trim? Yep, that's good. All right, we're going to go night flying. It's actually on real time, real weather now. Happy New Year, mate. So I only have the video. I have the 3 screens, my 3 50-inch 4K screens still out of the 3090 Ti, and I have the Intel just sitting in the motherboard, no output. That does look good. We might have to do a run around Sydney first and then head south. 3,000? No, let's go with... Alright, we hold heading there. Is this a touchscreen? Yeah, it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, can we have weather as well? Wind, speed and direction. Thank you. Let's actually run over. Oh my god, that goes quick. Oh, that's right. RV10. The heading bug changes quick. We go north. Nice moon rise. Okay, Xbox controls running fine now. we do have a Qantas QFA 11. Are you a bit late? AM288, arriving after midnight. Curfews, probably about that time. Alright. So, the streaming software is pulling it from the Intel. Yes, correct. So, Intel's sitting at about 47% of its processing power, 58 degrees Celsius, and it sits idle at about 50 degrees Celsius. 40 something percent degrees, I think is what it was. 46, 45 at the lowest, because it's jammed in with a 3090, but the 3090 is sitting at 71%. Sorry, 71 degrees, 33 to 34% processing. Which is not bad for Sydney, because Sydney is fairly, like all the extra stuff I've got here. And I'm watching my own stream, it does look pretty good. Let's see if we can climb. There we go. Yeah. So I spent hours putting it in and rewiring the back of my computer and getting the power in there. I was like, you know what, stuff it. I'm gonna do a stream. I don't think I've flown over Sydney at night for a while. It does look pretty good. All right, while you're lining it back up, I'm gonna go. Wow, look at that moon. I might have to get a screenshot of this without the Qantas. Well, that Qantas took off. It must have been a bit late. Yeah, from Sydney. Yeah, okay. Just going to go grab a drink of water. Alright. I'm putting my microphone back on and it stuttered for a second. It might be because we're actually getting closer to the airport, I think. Yeah, loading in aircraft and stuff, it does that. Alright. Could take off those landing lights. Heater heat's not on. Fuel pump doesn't need to be on. Where are the lights on this one? They're up top, aren't they? Yeah, that looks alright. Love the lightings, yeah, stutter. Stuttered a bit when you left. Yeah, I think because I was getting close to the airport, I still do get the stutters, sometimes loading in some of the assets there. But we'll keep an eye on it. Let me know if it does stutter. I may also jump to daylight, because I want to do the stress test on this. That was a lighting test. Actually, I might climb another 1,000 feet, and I'm going to change it to daylight, and we're going to see the detail and see how that goes. Let's go morning. There we go. Sunrise? Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. I've got my looks good for me, set at 1440p 60 frame. Yep, good. Okay, now we're going to get the stutters from me changing my time. I seem to always get that. I notice other people who can move their time back and forth and it doesn't stutter, but I noticed mine has a little bit of a hiccup. Okay, now it seems to have... No, spoke too soon. my GPU goes down to 9% and then back up again. So it's like it's processing all the shadows and clouds and stuff again. But it only happens when I change the weather. So now we've got it jumping, but the Intel's still sitting 100% flatline at 47% load. So because we changed the weather, it has to redo all the processing of the, I don't know, shadows, what we're seeing. Okay, now it seems to have, yeah, okay, so we've got past whatever it loaded in. Annoying that. That's why I don't like changing the weather. So I'm just going to move this around and try and view stuff with some more detail. Got the right pilots for this type of livery, that's for sure. Now the YouTube's still complaining that I'm not using enough bandwidth, but I think it did that all the time with the AV1 code. I might try a 4K one, but I don't know. Who watches on 4K? Like, have you tried watching a 4K stream? I think it's quite difficult, depending on what device you're on. Interesting, I don't get those stutters when changing the weather all the time. Yeah, I do. But I think I do because I've got everything max. Like, I'm on DirectX 12. I've got all the settings to ultra. Actually, let's have a look if it'll let me. So graphics, I've got, well, I don't have an AMD. Nvidia DLS Super Resolution is at quality. I don't know if it goes high, I just left it there. Nvidia Reflex Low Latency is on. Beta, Ultra. I think I've got one or two things down, I don't know. I think 256 cube reflections can go higher. But I have been able to crank it up, and I find, well, you know what, let's do a quick, let's find out what my refresh rate is. 58, 57, so I'm getting about, no, hang on. Just dropped because I looked at it. There we go, back to 58. 58 FPS. You see that at the top corner? Yeah, okay, good. 60 frames a second, and that's everything on Ultra. I'm running 4K, but I'm not streaming it to you guys in 4K. I would need better bandwidth for that. Interesting paint job this. I don't know if it's necessarily the most detailed paint job. Well, GPU utilization shows 98%, but on my task manager it's down as low as 68%. Yeah, okay. I have everything max as well, using a Ryzen 790 times and 490. Okay, well, I wonder why mine does that stutter. Normally it's, unless it's photogrammetry stuff, but normally it's, I guess over detailed areas. I don't think it does it if I'm like up really high and there's not much detail. So it's loading something in. And what happens is my GPU has little stutters. Like it, I'm watching the graph go up and down, and it drops down quite a lot. Must be trying to process something. Well, I might end up, I wonder if I can up this. If I stop the stream, change the settings, and then reconnect, but not without stopping it for you guys, I wonder if I can change it to 4K. That might be asking too much. What you're building? I put a Intel Arc A750 in my current gaming system, and I'm now using it to do the OBS while the game is running on the 3090 Ti. Oh, g'day Gowan, mate. When you look at Task Manager, do you look at individual CPU cores or total utilization? I'm actually watching the GPU. Okay, so while I'm watching my own playback, I'm video decoding. Yeah, so my Nvidia is not encoding. I think I can show you this. Should be no problem. Here we go. This is what I'm watching. So I'm watching my GPU 0 as the Nvidia GeForce 3090 Ti, and that's my Intel Arc at 47% at 59 degrees. I also watch my internet going up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm looking at the sending, sitting at about 5 or 6. I probably should up the bit rate to 6,000 since it wants to send it at 6. But whatever you put it at, you got to expect it will try to do up to 33% more than that anyway. But my CPU, I don't bother watching that. See, my CPU is 13900 KF, and it does pretty good. And my RAM, I saw it the other day, my RAM was actually running at 57% or something like that. So I was using more than the 32 gig. So yeah. Nice, that's what I'm doing, works very well. Have you got it in the same machine? Because I'm actually, I had it in a separate PC, now I'm running it all in the same PC. Takes all the load off the gaming rig. No, mine's still in my gaming rig. It's just that it takes all the load off the gaming GPU. Because my old computer didn't have a CPU that was compatible with the Intel to optimize it. Hey Aaron, mate. All in all, we're just testing. Now this is going to bring in some download as well as we go past these Steelworks or whatever the dock is here. This is all photogrammetry, but this is what I want to test. So I'm running at 1440p, 60 frames, and even though YouTube is complaining, it's still coming out at pretty good. If you look at the CPU and the Task Manager, is one core maxing out? Oh yeah, okay, let's have a look. They're not individual. How do I tell? Why are they not individual? It's only coming up as one CPU. I thought it used to come up with all the different ones. I have 24 cores, 32 logical processors, but it's only showing that detail. Don't know. Running a up to 5.16 gigahertz. I think it's coal, isn't it? I thought it was coal and steel. I don't know. game at 4K but only capture at 1080. And stream anything more than 1080 causes issues with upload speeds not being steady enough. See, I don't use a capture card. I stream, well, I used to stream. No, I still am actually streaming directly from the GPU. Right, I'm going to take the autopilot off. So I let the GPU do all the thing. I'm not using a capture card. The Intel ones with the what's that experience thing? Their GeForce experience did pretty well at doing that. It also did all my recordings that way. Capture card one is like the only reason I'm using a capture card, which is not connected right now, is for my GoPro as a camera, and that's for the behind over the shoulder thing while doing the 3 screens. Right click, change graph to logical processors. Yes, there we go. All right. No, we got 1, 2, 3 are max. 4, 5, and 6 like those 3 are half, and then there's a bunch of others not. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got probably about 7 that are fairly well used. And now I've missed the airport. No, don't look back. There it is. Pulled the trigger hoping it would actually go to the view. I don't have retractable gear, do I? No. Had to work out what plane I was in for a second. So I don't know whether I'm hoping 2024 will use more of the
500
CPU cores, because I think I've heard something like that. Oh, that car turned around that roundabout really quick. Talking about really quick. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. This thing bounces like a rocking chair. Well, not a rocking chair doesn't bounce, but like you're in a rocking chair. So far, I'm actually quite happy with their 60 frame 1440. I might just pause the stream and test. Go straight for the 4K. Can you do 4K 30 frames a second? Probably can. Looks like one of your landings. Yeah, I don't know. You guys had some smooth ones recently. Oh, I did come in with a tailwind though. Look at that. Look at the sock over there. Sock's almost horizontal, and I came in 100% with a tailwind. All right. Park it there. Actually looks much better with the sun up on this livery. What I'll do, I'll just do a quick test on what I can change settings to. Might up the bit rate. There's also 36 samples. Okay, so last night I ended with 3 on their note. Oh, okay, I missed that. Synchro crashes. Wow! Don't forget fuel. Thanks. I think we're right. We had started with half a tank and we only went a little way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and stop this. If it stops it completely, which is not meant to, but if it does, because the way I set it up on this one, I'll just start another one, but I won't do it too long because it's already like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just going to stop and I'll be right back. Auto stop is on, is it? No. Alright, we'll find out. I'll be back. Oh, okay. No, it 100% said you'll be stopped. Alright, I'll start up another live stream and I'll change the name to 4K test. I'll be back. Well, I'll be, it actually let me restart it. Didn't stop it after all. So, looks like I can. Alright, it looks like I'm back in. Now, let's change my own 1440. I can't go higher, can I? Yes, I can. 2160. I reckon we do a return flight to Sydney. I don't think I can punch that in. Maybe we'll just fly that general direction. Or, I wonder if we can put one of these in. Lost all the viewers. Everybody went, oh, we're looking for the other one. It actually did work and I can stay here. Alright, so how do I change these around? No, hang on. Let's go insert after. Alright, we're going back. It's really quiet. Alright. Sorry guys, I thought I'd lose this particular stream, but it actually seems to work still. So we're still here. I don't know, does this actually come up on Discord still? Does it say I'm live? Actually don't know. I'm going to do a quick cut across here. Now I'm testing 4K 30 frames a second. Now I'm expecting the sim to have lots of issues. Sorry, the stream. It's still coming up as good connection. Alright. Oh, it did actually ping on my Discord when I was up flying. Okay. I've set it at 6,000. I know that's a stretch, and 4K should still be much higher, but I'm using AV1 coding, and AV1 coding apparently is a lot more bitrate friendly. I expect it to not work, but I'm going to give it a try. So when I say not to work, I mean I don't expect it to be optimal. So we're going to give it a test. Looks good my end, and I have 4K monitor. Okay, good. Now I deliberately dropped it to 30 frames a second instead of 60, because 60 frames a second needs a much higher. Yeah, I'm on 4K at the moment, Stu, mate. So I'm running my Intel GPU as the encoder, and my 3090 Ti as the game processing one. So yeah, good. Okay. So that's like my 4K videos that I make. I make them all and record them all in 4K and upload them. So now it's got that same quality as that. So far, I'm actually quite impressed. Now, my bitrate keeps going up and down. I'm sure my wife's probably watching. I can't seem to get my chat working. Because my phone's using all of the data here. No, it shouldn't be. What are we running at? We're running at Intel's actually running at up to 56%. So streaming this at 4K runs between 49 and 56% of its 3D processing. And my 3090 GPU is still running at about up to 79%. Okay, good. We probably should have higher internet. What are we using on our internet? It's not sending the 6 that I said. It's only sending it sometimes even as low as 2.4. I think this will be good for future streaming. You guys get to see it in the quality that I see it. Oops, didn't like me doing that. What do we just look at? Oop, my Nvidia dropped down. I wonder what that was. Could be something down there. You can see all this dark patch over here is photogrammetry. I'm actually downloading now. Well, I'm actually watching my stream as well. Oh, there's that stutter. It's not the stream, it was actually my my own GPU that went, I don't like what you're looking at. So you see the dark patch is actually photogrammetry. It's all of this part of Wollongong here and Shell Harbour. And the light patch over there is satellite and whatever the Bing AI that does the work. Yeah. Now if I can get bitrate to get a little more stable, I'd be happy. So far so good. We're on live weather. I wonder if we could... I don't want to do a weather change again. It stutters this too. Does its thing. A bunch of ships out here. There's always ships out here. Redo our barrow. Hello, mate. Got your helmet on just in case we fall out. Yep. We should get rid of you. How do we get rid of you? Adjust your seat position. Is there a thing over there that I can press that gets rid of you? No. I thought I could actually get rid of the co-pilot. Oh no, you've got to change the fuel. Never mind. It looks so real. It does. Now that you actually get to see it in all its beauty. I mean, it does look really good here. I mean, it's a very high detailed patch of photogrammetry. There's a swimming pool down there. A couple of them. There's another one right there. Lots of those around Sydney beaches. This is not Sydney, but up and down the coast of New South Wales. Do we have a headwind? We do too, 14 knots. I'm wondering why I was going a little slower. Better check the fuel. Yep. Not that way, the other way. Sheesh. Hello, he says, morning and happy 2024 everyone in the world. Happy New Year, mate. I'm just testing 4K at the moment. I went from 1440 up to 4K. It hasn't dropped on my system to any lower than saying that it's a good quality. Even when the stream has decided that, or my Intel card just decided that 2.5 megabit per second is enough. Well, that does bounce up to 5, and I've got it set at 6 now. But that's 4K 30 frames a second. I wonder if I did 60 frames a second, it would kick up a fuss. Hello. Can you show OBS settings, please? Actually, I can. I can drag that onto the screen. So, output. So what I've done is I watched a video on YouTube where the guy said change it to simple. I've chosen 6,000, but to be honest, it's not bumping over 5. Well, okay, 5.5, so 6 is probably good. Audio rate, but I changed to hardware QSV AV1 because I'm using the Intel card, and that's the whole point of this one. And I'm running it at quality. So, and I'm in 4K at the moment. So when I'm doing my video output, I'm at 3840 by 3840. So my output scale is identical to, so there's no scaling required. But I am running at 30 frames a second. I did 1440 at 60, and it was no problem. But we upped it to 4K, and because I'm worried that my internet, I can't guarantee the 10 to 12 or even 15 megabit per second upload constant on Starlink, might be a bit of a problem. Everybody else is like, hey, how do you do that in the OBS? So, yep. I'm hardware QSV1, so I changed it to simple. And because I got the Intel card, that's the one you choose. Running smooth on 4K, good. From Mixie with love. Can you show my brother how to stream 4K? Show live stream. Yeah. So this is how we're doing it. So I used a YouTube video and I said how to set up an Intel card. You do need one with AVI compatible, a 4090 or a AMD 7000, I think it is, maybe 6900. Yep. Thank you also. Yep, cool. But 4K, I did 30 frames a second because of my internet upload ability, but it's coming up as good. So YouTube says it's running good. It does give warnings that it's not optimal, but it actually still shows up as good. So I think we've got some good success there. I don't know if I can do 60 frames with my internet. I might have to up the bit rate. I mean, maybe I could go up to 7 or 8 but a lot of people are recommending like 10 to 15. I'm not using beta, I'm just using the most recent. So I'm using, let's have a look. I think it's 30, there we go, OBS 30.0.2. Oh, it didn't like me pressing those things. What happened there? Yep, no, that's good. So I just used the latest OBS, which is what running 4K streams as a you need to do. If I give a high bit rate, will there be any problem? No. Look, if you have high bit rate, like I'm actually living in the country. I use Starlink. I can get higher bit rate, and I can pump it up to probably 10 or 12, but I can't guarantee I'll always have 10 or 12. Satellites move. There's sometimes it goes a bit lower. So I'm down in Tasmania as well. So I've got to live with what I've got, and that's what I'm thinking. Your live streams like me but lagged? Yeah. If you've got the Intel card, so the AMD, Intel Arc A750 is what I'm using, or if you've got one of the more recent. Now, so I'm running 2 GPUs. If I show you what I've got here, I'm running Nvidia GeForce 3090 Ti, and I'm running the Intel for the encoding. So I'm playing with that one, the Nvidia, and I'm encoding with this one, and it's using 49 to 56%. And the Intel cards are actually quite cheap. People were saying there before that they're only about £200. That's in pound. I got mine for a few $100s. I'm going to line up a landing here. Thank you, no problem. Oh, I went too far there. Yeah, on the same device. So one computer, 2 video cards, 2 different brands. I watched somebody else do a video. Let's see if I can find them. It's in my history. I just watched them. They had a AMD, an Intel, and an Nvidia all in the same system, and they were saying that the computer system can handle it. Yeah, I'll bring it on the screen and I'll show you. Sorry, I'm going to skip your ad. So this guy here, let's see if we can get this moved over. I can't believe this worked. BPS Customs. He has a AMD and Intel Arc and a GeForce RTX all in the same system, and he talks about how to do some of your OBS settings so you can actually change, so you can use all the different Nvidia NVINC, AMD HW or QuickSync. I'm using QuickSync AV1, but I can also do Nvidia H264. So that's BPS Customs. So I use some of his stuff, and I've looked at a couple of other people. Alright, I'm going to turn off the autopilot here. Go and do a land. So yeah, all in the same device. And so far, it's actually working really well. I'm quite happy with it. But obviously this is a test just to check, to make sure that it actually will work. I'm not sure I need 6000 bitrate though. I may be able to go back to 5 because I'm looking at my system. Okay, occasionally it's getting to 6. But even when I had it on 5 before, I was getting up to 6. And that was on just doing 1080. Oh, there's a decent bit of wind here. And I'm getting some stuttering. Probably getting close to Sydney Airport. A lot of detail here. The only thing missing is the face cam, so we can see. Yeah, I've got the cap on the camera. Actually, I haven't set it up since I pulled my whole computer apart to put this card in. So, yeah, when I'll eventually have the GoPro behind me as well. This runway is way too long for this
500
plane. We'll potentially land at the first bit and taxi off at the first turn off. Well, that's sideways. There's that sideways wind. What is it? 12 knots from 4-1. Okay. Oh, there's that bouncy. Oh, we're on our left wheel there. Oh, the wind's picking us up. Slow down. That'll do. Yeah, alright. I'm actually quite happy with that. Looking at my own stream at 4K, I'm looking forward to future streams at 4K. Intel card is a second card, great. Apparently you can do the same with a A380, and they're only like half the price of a 750, if you can get your hands on them, that is. Look, thanks everybody for dropping by. I did see at one stage we had 50 people there. It's like, man, I'm just doing a test. What runway add-on? This is Fly Tampa Sydney. So it's not the tarmac add-on. I don't have any add-ons for that. It's an actual airport add-on. So Fly Tampa, I think I got it from Orbix. Actually, I know I got it from Orbix because they're the ones that do the update. I got Brisbane and Melbourne also from them. But Fly Tampa is the actual developer of this particular airport, which is why I have that A380 Qantas parked over there. It's part of the airport pack. I also have Sydney City, and then I have a freeware add-on, which is the suburbs further around Sydney. Hey Nicholas. And Shoal Harbour had a good airport because it's a custom built airport with the Australian update. So its runway textures looked almost as good as this one. I don't know who made Shoal Harbour, but where we just took off from or flew down to and back. Yeah, so that's why we have an A380 always in my videos. Oh, okay, you can park there. That'll do. It looks good. I mean, the quality is great. Hey, mate. Let's go that one. Fuel off. Pitot off. Avionics off. Yeah. Mutt Dog, mate. G'day. It's 1:29 a.m. for me. I really didn't like me to turn around there. That better? Yeah, okay. Probably loading in Black Cat's 787-800. I got that one. All right. Let's give it a quick buzz. So Sydney Airport. Let's go faster. Let's go and check out. He's in a Qantas 787-800. No, he's not. He's in Avianca. It's got that red stripe like a Qantas. Looks good. Thanks, dude, mate. See you later. Happy New Year again. I will be back on Sunday. Gonna have a couple of days off. I just wanted to test this. I've pulled out the other video card out of my other computer 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm like, you know what? Wasn't doing anything tonight. I'll put it in, and then by midnight, I'm like, maybe I'll actually do a stream. Yeah, very good. That's why we have no music, hardly any sound. I couldn't be bothered putting any music on or anything. Well, you can see the photogrammetry trees. There's a little bit of stutter when you move back and forth, but that's on my screen too. How's Fort Denison? Not very detailed. But everything else is good. Yeah, cool. All right, I'm going to finish it here. Thank you everybody for dropping by. I think we lost them all. They're all like interested in how to do 4K. So hopefully those guys are happy with what they saw. Everybody else, thanks for dropping by, and I will catch you in another one. Cheers.